Hello again, it's Sam with BlindShell. Today we are continuing our tutorial series on the BlindShell Classic 2. And in this episode, we're taking a look at the BlindShell Beep. So if you're not familiar with what this is an accessory to the BlindShell Classic 2. And its basic function is to beep and help you locate something. You'll notice that it has a hole on it, and that is so you can attach it to things like maybe a set of keys. If you've ever lost your keys, you understand how frustrating that is. Well, you can put the beeper onto your keys, and then on the BlindShell Classic 2, you can give a command and the beeper will start to beep, and it will let you know where the keys are. Now, of course, you could use this for all types of things. It could go into a purse. It could go into a bag if you're traveling, maybe your luggage. And then when you're standing there waiting for your luggage to come around the carousel at the airport, you can have the beeper beeping, and that way you'll be able to find which bag is yours. It's super thin, so it could even slip into a wallet. I mean, there's just an endless number of uses for this little guy here. But today I'm going to show you how to connect it to your phone and use it. All right, set that aside. First things first, we're going to wake up our phone just by pressing the end call button, second button down on the right. It has a red diagonal line on it.
9:19 a.m.
And now we're going to press down on the directional button here in the middle.
Call 1 of 7.
That gets us into our main menu. Now we're going to go to applications by pressing either up or down.
Messages 2 contacts applications 4 of 7.
There it is. I'm going to press OK, which is the round green button, second button down on the left.
Internet browser 1 of 8.
And now I need to find vision aids. Now I know that it's at the end of the list here, so instead of pressing down and going through, cycling through like 7 different options, I'm just going to press up.
App catalog 8 of 8. Vision aids 7 of 8.
There it is. Now I'm going to press OK to get into vision aids.
Beepers 1 of 5.
And the very first option is beepers. So I'm going to click OK.
Find beeper 1 of 3.
Now it says 3 options in this list here. Let's take a look at what those are. The first one is find beepers. So this is what you would click in order to start the beeper beeping.
Beepers list 2 of 3.
Here's a list of beepers that you have connected to this phone.
Add new beeper 3 of 3.
And we can add a new beeper. So that's what we want to do. This beeper has not been paired to the phone yet. So I am going to press add new beeper.
Scanning beepers. Press the beeper button repeatedly to connect.
So there is a button on this beeper here. You can see the little round button here. You can also feel it. It sticks up just a little bit. And the phone said to press the beeper repeatedly to pair the beeper. So I'm just going to click it a couple times. Click, click, click.
Beeper connected. Enter the beeper name. Beeper name.
Very fast, already connected. Now I can name this beeper. So since this beeper is going to go onto my keys, I'm going to name it keys. So I can dictate the message or I can just quickly type it out. I'm going to type it out.
Capital J, capital K, D, E, W, X, Y, P, Q, R, S.
There it is. Now I'm going to hit OK.
Beeper has been added. Add new beeper 3 of 3.
So that is how quick and easy it is to pair a new beeper to your phone. Now these two things can talk together, and we're going to go back.
Find beeper 1 of 3.
There it is. So I'm going to click OK.
Keys 1 of 1.
And it brings up our list of beepers, and this is the only one I have paired up right now, so it's the only one in the list. So now this is the one I want to find. If I had multiple beepers listed here, I would just navigate to the one that I wanted to find and then click OK on that one, but we're going to click OK here.
Searching for the beeper. Stop ringing.
And it's ringing. And it just keeps going, playing a little sound, playing a little melody until I click OK on stop ringing.
Keys 1 of 1.
Now, there is another option here. We're going to go back.
Find beeper. 1 of 3.
Let's take a look at the beeper list.
Beepers list. 2 of 3.
And I'm going to click OK on that.
Keys. 1 of 1.
And once again, if we had more beepers paired up to this phone, then they would show up in this list. But let's see what options we have in here.
Connecting to the beeper. Find beeper. 1 of 3.
So it connected to the beeper really quickly, and now we have some options. I can find it, once again, just like we did before. I can make the beeper play its little melody, or I can go press down.
Rename beeper. 2 of 3.
I can change the name of this one. Maybe I want to add this one to my wallet instead. I can change the name of it, and then press down again.
Delete beeper. 3 of 3.
I'm going to go ahead and delete this one.
Really delete this beeper. 1 of 1.
I pressed OK, and we get this little message, kind of a confirmation. Are you sure you want to delete this? I'm going to click OK again.
Deleted. No item. Beepers list. 2 of 3.
And now we have deleted this beeper from the phone. So this one is not assigned anymore. So if I wanted to use this one for something else, I'd have to go through that process again. So adding a BlindShell beeper is super easy and really convenient. And you can imagine there's just hundreds of different ways you could use one of these little beepers. So if you'd like to learn more about what your BlindShell Classic 2 can do, be sure to head over to our YouTube channel to watch more of our tutorial videos. And if you'd like to learn how you can get a BlindShell Classic 2 of your very own, check out our webpage, www.blindshell.com.